Hey all, Moto here, and I can't believe I'm actually making this video today. The Defiance game is back. Look, I got you. I read through the press release, the FAQ, and I scanned around in the Discord for more information about Defiance so that hopefully I'll save you a bunch of time. I will drop the links in the description in case you want to go through and read everything yourself. If you're a fan of games like Defiance, Once Human, Dune Awakening, or just survival games in general, you should consider joining my Discord. We have an awesome community and everyone in there is super nice. The link for that is also in the description. All right, we have lots of Defiance game info, so let's hop in. Fox Games is an indie studio and publisher who is dedicated to reviving treasured titles. They announced on March 7th that they are bringing Defiance back on April 18th, which is so soon. To say I'm excited about all this is an understatement. I have a feeling you can probably tell from my tone that I am so excited. Fox Games says that they have licensed the worldwide development and publishing rights for both Defiance 2013 and 2050 on all platforms. Defiance was originally developed by Tryon Worlds, and then it was acquired by Gamingo. Gamingo still owns the name Defiance, so you will see their logo at times. In case you missed this game, or maybe you need a little refresher, Defiance is a sci-fi third-person MMO shooter. It is set on a post-apocalyptic terraformed Earth in the near future. The game was tied in with the TV show at the time. The Defiance show was so good, but it was canceled in 2015. But luckily, the game did keep going after that. Then Defiance 2050 launched in 2018, but honestly, the launch was super shaky and it didn't make it. The servers were shut down in 2021. Let me tell you, I have legit mourned the loss of this game ever since. I will just go to my Series X and reinstall Defiance 2050 just so that I can see the menu load up and I can see my character. I can't play it, but I just look at it and I get so sad. As for the relaunch of Defiance, Fox Games says they're going to start with the PC version on April 18th. Then, if the community embraces the game and comes back and it looks like it's going to do well, then they might explore bringing Defiance back to consoles as well. Fox Games says they will involve the players in the decision-making process. They will set up a forum in the Discord where everyone can submit suggestions, engage in discussions, maybe have like voting on different things. I really appreciate that they sound like they're going to rely heavily on community feedback. It's just so awesome to hear. I think it's like a very good sign for the game. They're starting with the 2013 version of Defiance, which was the more popular one. They're going to start with a very clean state of the game. And from there, they will work to grow with the community. If you played Defiance in the past, you will not be able to bring any of your progress over. And this is because the game was owned by Tryon Worlds and then Gamingo. And when the game was previously shut down, all that data was just lost. So this revival, it will be a fresh start. And what I like is that it's a fresh start for everyone. So if you do plan to play, you will need to make a new account on the Fox Games site because, like I said, all that data was not saved from before. I'll put a link in the description in case you want to grab your name now. I went ahead and just signed up and got mine. Defiance is relaunching as free-to-play. There will be microtransactions. The general vibe I'm getting from them right now is that they understand how to keep their overhead down. They don't have anyone that they have to report to as far as making certain monetary goals and things like that. So I don't think they're going to go too wild with microtransactions. I haven't played any of their other titles though, so I can't speak to past experiences. But luckily, it sounds like they really plan to listen to the community, and it sounds like they want to listen to the community even when it involves microtransactions. As I mentioned before, Defiance is launching on PC April 18th. So initially, the game will be available through the Fox Games launcher on Windows. It sounds like they're in discussions with Gamingo to transfer the Steam page over to Fox Games, but that will happen at a later time. The initial release will feature North American-based servers and controller players. At launch, the game will officially support only keyboard and mouse. However, it sounds like controllers do work, but they can't promise that they're going to work at the quality expected. Also, Xbox 360 controllers, which was the controller that was probably most popular in 2013. That controller should be fine. So I'm hoping that means my current Xbox controller maybe will work pretty good. Or I don't know, maybe I'll do keyboard and mouse for this. I don't know. I won't know till I get into the game and see what it feels like. As far as how will Fox Games handle new game updates or new content for the game, it sounds like they honestly don't know exactly how well Defiance will do. They want to make sure that the community returns and shows that they're here to stay. Fox Games says that they are committed to long-term availability of the game using all the old content. So that makes me happy that they're not just going to launch the game and a month later close down. It sounds like they're here to stay. They're going to make it available with the old content. However, so if the game does well and the community's really there to support it, it sounds like they might bring new content, which is super awesome to hear, like new content. And they also mentioned that they have full technical capabilities to modify the game, including new arc falls, weapons, classes, and expanding the ecosystem. But again, it's all dependent on how well the game is received by the community. Will there be a beta test? They will likely open up the game a few days before launch to test out servers and get feedback. However, any progress during the beta would be wiped before launch, which that's pretty standard. So far, I am loving everything Fox Games has to say about Defiance relaunching. It sounds like they want to start small and then grow Defiance with the community. I am so excited to play Defiance again. I cannot wait. I will be streaming Defiance a bunch with my community over on Twitch, which is Moto, M-O-T-O. I would love for you to join us over there. I also do plan to do news and info updates on the game, along with maybe some tip videos here on YouTube. So if you can, like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. I would love to hear what your thoughts are about the game and what you've heard so far. Does it sound good to you? Are you excited? As you can tell, I am super excited for Defiance. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.